From the rolling hills of the countryside to the bustling cities, the British Isles have long held a fascination with the unknown. For centuries, people have gazed upon our skies, sharing tales of peculiar lights and objects that seem to defy explanation. But it is when these unidentified aerial phenomena, or UFOs as they are more commonly known, are witnessed by trained observers that we must pay attention. Pilots, police officers and military personnel bring a level of credibility that is hard to dismiss. The testimonies, often backed by radar data, photographs and even physical evidence, paint a picture of aerial encounters that challenge our understanding of aviation and technology. What compels us to explore these accounts is the sheer inexplicability of the events described. Objects moving at impossible speeds, performing maneuvers beyond the capabilities of any known aircraft, and leaving behind physical traces all hint at something truly extraordinary occurring in our skies. The December 1980. A cold winter night had settled over Rendlesham Forest, Suffolk, home to the twin airbases of RAF Woodbridge and RAF Bentwaters, used at the time by the United States Air Force. It was here among the trees that a series of events unfolded that would baffle investigators for decades to come. It began with security personnel witnessing strange lights descending into the forest. Deputy Base Commander, Lieutenant Colonel Charles Holt, a seasoned officer, decided to investigate. Armed with a tape recorder to document their findings, Holt and his team ventured into the woods. What they encountered they would later describe as a metallic triangular craft emitting strange lights and hovering silently amongst the trees. The object, as if aware of their presence, moved through the forest, its lights illuminating the trees in an otherworldly glow. Physical traces were found the next day, indentations in the ground where the object had hovered, and abnormal levels of radiation were detected. The Rendlesham Forest incident remains one of the most well-documented UFO sightings in history, particularly given the credibility of the witnesses. Despite numerous official explanations offered over the years, ranging from misidentified lighthouses to military exercises, none have fully satisfied the witnesses or independent researchers. The incident stands as a stark reminder that some encounters defy easy categorization. On the night of March 30th, 1993, a wave of unusual sightings swept across the United Kingdom, captivating the attention of the public and baffling authorities. It was a night that would become etched in UFO history as the Cosford incident, named after RAF Cosford, the airbase that found itself at the heart of the mystery. What makes the Cosford incident so compelling is the sheer volume and consistency of the reports. From the south coast of England to the Scottish Highlands, witnesses from all walks of life reported seeing something truly extraordinary. The descriptions were remarkably similar: a massive, triangular-shaped craft with lights that pulsed with an eerie silence, moving at speeds that defied the capabilities of conventional aircraft. At RAF Cosford, the duty officer tracked the unidentified object on radar. It moved with a speed and agility that left him astonished, confirming that this was no ordinary aircraft. The Ministry of Defence launched an investigation, but no definitive explanation was ever offered. The Cosford incident stands as a compelling piece of evidence for those who believe in the possibility of extraterrestrial visitation. The sheer scale of the event, the consistency of the reports, and the involvement of trained observers make it difficult to dismiss as mere mass hysteria or misidentification. The Pembrokeshire coast of Wales is a place of rugged beauty where dramatic cliffs meet the crashing waves of the Irish Sea. Amidst the ancient tales of dragons and giants, there lies a more modern mystery, the story of the Broadhaven Triangle. The Broadhaven Triangle, named after the small village that sits at its heart, is an area renowned for its unusual amount of UFO sightings. One of the most compelling accounts comes from a group of schoolchildren who in 1977 witnessed a UFO landing in a field near their school. They described a silver disc-shaped object and even claimed to have seen a humanoid figure emerge from it. Their story was taken seriously by local authorities, particularly as it was corroborated by several adults who had witnessed the object in the sky. Even the local police constable filed a report detailing his own sighting of the UFO. Witnesses describe objects moving at impossible speeds, making sharp, right-angled turns, and hovering silently in the air. Theories abound as to what might be behind the phenomena, from electromagnetic anomalies to extraterrestrial craft. Whatever the explanation, the Broadhaven Triangle remains a hotbed of UFO activity. The sightings at Broadhaven challenge our conventional understanding of the world. The fact that these events are concentrated in a specific geographical location only deepens the mystery. The year was 1956. The Cold War was in full swing, and tensions between the East and West were running high. Against this backdrop of global uncertainty, a series of events unfolded at RAF Lakenheath Bentwaters, a joint US Air Force and Royal Air Force base in Suffolk, England, that would become one of the most compelling UFO cases in history. It began on the night of August 13th, when radar operators at the base picked up a series of unusual targets. These were no ordinary aircraft. They moved with a speed and agility that defied the capabilities of any known technology at the time. The blips on the radar screens darted across the sky, changing direction with impossible speed. Jets were scrambled to intercept the unidentified objects. One pilot, after locking his radar onto an object, watched in astonishment as it suddenly accelerated away at an incredible speed. The encounter, witnessed by multiple pilots and confirmed by ground radar, was carefully documented in official reports. The RAF Lakenheath Bentwaters incident sent shockwaves through the intelligence and defense communities. The incident was the subject of intense scrutiny and investigation, but the official explanation attributed the radar blips to atmospheric anomalies. The RAF Lakenheath Bentwaters case remains one of the most compelling UFO incidents ever recorded. Nestled amidst the rolling hills of Scotland lies Bonnybridge, known as the UFO capital of the UK. Since the early 1990s, sightings have been frequent and varied, from strange lights to cigar-shaped objects. Police and local officials have witnessed these phenomena firsthand. Theories suggest ley lines or the nearby Falkirk Wheel might attract these visitors. Bonnybridge remains a pilgrimage site for UFO enthusiasts worldwide. The significance of these sightings, all reported by credible witnesses, cannot be easily dismissed. They challenge our understanding of aviation, technology, and perhaps our place in the cosmos. The declassification of UFO files in the UK and around the world in recent years has only served to intensify the debate, providing tantalizing glimpses into what authorities knew and when they knew it. The question of whether we are alone in the universe is one that has captivated humanity for centuries. These sightings and the countless others reported around the world fuel our curiosity and push us to seek answers. Whether one approaches these accounts with skepticism or belief, the truth, as always, likely lies somewhere in between. What makes a UFO sighting credible? Multiple witnesses, especially those trained to observe and assess, such as pilots and police officers, lend weight to a report. Consistent details across independent accounts further strengthen its validity. Physical evidence, like radar tracks, photographs, or even traces on the ground, can be compelling. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the unexplained. If you have any thoughts on these cases or your own experiences to share, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more explorations into the mysteries that surround us.